goal from the 1 for the Lancers. And up and over. Touch. We're still waiting for it.
I don't think they even know if he got through or not.
Not in. Not in. I'd like to see that play again.
Well, it certainly looked like from the initial push that he did get in. Let's see that. I think he might have. I think the ball may have broken that plane, but obviously the officials did not see it that way. So, second down and goal.
That was Dennis Green, and this time up and over the right side. We still don't have a signal, and Phil Beltran saying he did not get in.
Wow. 2 attempts from the 1 yard line. And no, the ball didn't break the plane that time. He did not extend it over. I think he just tried to do what the Olympic high jumpers would do, tried to go back first over the goal line, but obviously that was not to be the case.
The Fosbury flop, I believe,
right,
is what
exactly.
you're looking for.
I think you are correct on that one, but that's the only problem is that when you do that, you're not able to extend the ball over the plane of the goal line. As long as that breaks, they would have given it to him.
3rd and goal. Green's had 2 cracks of it at it. He gets it again. This time he doesn't jump up. He barrels through. Touchdown, St. Francis.
The old adage, 3rd time is the charm. I think that's exactly what happened with Dennis Green. I think he was just so disappointed from those first 2 chances. They decided to give him at least 1 more. And it pays off in spades, and the Lancers strike first with about a little over 2 minutes left in this first quarter. But a lot to like if you're St. Francis about that offensive drive.
Show highlights from the first half. Kyle McCauley sweep along the right side, and it's Price up and over for the big tackle.
And McCauley making some nice plays for Bellarmine, but the big plays for them have been few and far between. But this was the 3rd time's the charm run from 3rd and goal after a 1st and 2nd down run, but Dennis Green getting the job done there.
That's right. Here's McCauley again, this time on the right side. And once again, Price slowing his progress.
And Price really stood out for that Lancer defense there in the first half. But this is one of my favorite plays right here. Bear over Buenrostro with the big play. One of 2 that he made for this Lancer offense.
Aquina showing he's got an arm. And he's got the big target in Deneen.
Well, Deneen really didn't have to jump. I mean, he just has such a great height advantage over that coverage. He really didn't need to do a whole lot. But Aquina showing some great arm strength. I like what I'm seeing from him.
And Deneen Batten, just really that 6'5" frame, that wingspan, showing he's just a D1 prospect all the way around.
Oh, he's a good athlete. I mean, you could see his volleyball instincts coming in. Of course, there is Price again, nearly with the interception of the year, and a throw kind of into triple coverage, so Bellarmine had to chance that a little bit. And there you're seeing Griffin Quinn again. This was the play to set up one of the last scoring play of the first half, and this was huge, especially Cole Bunce.
Yeah, 45-yard field goal as time expires. Toki, a transfer from Washington. Again, Toki will head up to Pullman, head back to Washington, go to Pullman and play at Washington State next year. 7:45 left to go. Buenrostro trying to turn the corner. He does. Touchdown, Bellarmine.
Well, something that St. Francis had been able to do throughout the entire evening is control the edge, control the outside runs, and the one time they aren't able to is when Buenrostro gets into the end zone for a touchdown, and Bellarmine taking the lead back. This is going back and forth now as far as the lead changing hands as the point after is up and good, but you have to think that pass interference penalty, that call, I don't want to say it could have gone either way, but St. Francis has a case as to why that shouldn't have been called. But nevertheless, Bellarmine capitalizing on the opportunity. They now have the lead. And Buenrostro, again, there you see it. They're not quite able to get to the edge. Price can't get to it. And Buenrostro gives the Bells the lead.
7-yard run by Devin Buenrostro. Bellarmine leads at 17-13, 7:39 left to go in the ball game.
It was almost like they were a different team in that second half. It really was. And
so before the game, the blue crew, the Bells blue crew with the baby powder, and it smelled so good here in the press box. I was trying to figure out why, and it was because of that baby powder smell wafting up from the stands below. You gotta love the Bell. Look at that atmosphere. Everyone's just smelling shower fresh on the Bellarmine side of the field as we turn to action. Mardig dropping back, and then the catch across the middle by Bringel. Bringel, a nice tall receiver, a good target. Mardig to Antonio Garcia. Garcia, the unquestioned workhorse. He fumbled on that play, but covered by Calameni.
And I think on that play, you can kind of sense that the brakes were starting to go Bellarmine's way a little bit.
And Mardig into the end zone. He is fired up, almost took himself down.
Yeah, so fired up he nearly tripped over his own feet.
It's so hard when you come off the turf onto that track with your cleats. And Aquina on the option. And you just see the gremlins, the turf, just really wreaking havoc there. That could have been end zone for St. Francis.
And this was a classic back and forth second half. And Aquina making some great throws. This one to Bear when he was called down at the 1 yard line. He thought he had a touchdown at first, but Bear made some great plays. I mean, I was impressed watching him today.
Absolutely. One highlight reel after another. And then once again, Green in from 1 yard out. Green accounting for both St. Francis schools. Please take the time to read the names of our crew, the hardest working crew in high school sports in the Bay Area for sure. On behalf of my partner tonight, Philip Kern, I'm Kirsten Fairchels. Thank you so much for joining us. Bellarmine victorious tonight, 17-14. See you in 2015.